Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Well, it's me again. And today, this morning, I want to touch base really briefly on one of the simplest ways to grow your business. And it's so simple, it's ridiculous. But you know what? Although it is the simplest thing, there are a lot of salons out there who are failing to do it. Not only do they fail to do it, but most people just don't understand how important it is. And do you know what it is? Well, I'll tell you what, it is that important that it is part of my client team links. It's my in-salon training I do with teams, but also part of the same course that I now have online. And it is such an important part of how you retain your clients, how you grow your business, and it will sound ridiculous. I know it will, but it is essential. And I've seen a few posts, I've got a sticky coffee, forgive me. I've seen a few posts recently where salon owners themselves have been out and about and visited salons and spas and have been appalled, and rightfully so, by other people's, other businesses' standards. And one of the key things to growing your business, from a client's point of view, is how clean are you? I know, it sounds ridiculous, but here, there was a great bit of research done in which people were asked, what do you consider more important? How you are treated in customer service or how clean the place is? And do you know what? 95% of the people questioned rated cleanliness as more important than customer service. Crazy, right? But if you think about it, it means that I could have like a right strop on today, but as long as everything's clean, it's not so bad. And it might seem crazy, but if you throw it the other way around, let's say I went into a restaurant. Let's say me and you met up to discuss business. We put the worlds to right. And there we are, we've sat ourselves down and we're quite excited. We're going to have some coffee, have some lunch, talk about business. And as we look down, we notice there's a lipstick mark on the glass. And then let's say you headed off to the bathroom, and when you came back, you had like wide eyes, like, oh my God. You should don't even, in fact, you don't want to even know. It is. Because if they can't clean a toilet, what the hell's the kitchen like? Chances are that we're either going to slow, I'm just going to get up and leave quickly. Whilst no one's looking, let's get out of here. Or we will do what the majority of people do. We will leave. We will say nothing. We'll say nothing to nobody. We won't go, excuse me, look, I think that you really should consider your hygiene here, because there's lipstick on my glass and the toilets are a mess and I can see food on the floor. That's really not going to help your business. No, they won't give you feedback. They just leave. Only 5% of clients will ever complain and tell you what the issues are. So if you looked at your database and found that you had lost, say, 1,000 clients, only 5% are going to actually go, oi, come here. I'm going to complain. So anytime anyone complains, I've said it before, just see it as the most brilliant nugget of gold. But the reason I wanted to talk about cleanliness, because I am in this particular salon, and I have to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen any salon ever do this. Now, I think I've been to a lot of salons. I'm pretty sure I've been to a lot of salons. But I can assure you, I have not seen this before. But consider this. Here, we have a tub of brushes. And all around this particular salon, you will find these tubs of brushes. Every time a stylist finishes with their client, the brush is removed immediately when that client's been done, when they're finished. The debris from that client, any form of dirt, scalp, whatever, hair, is removed. They are then sterilised. From being sterilised, they are again washed. Then from there they go into a special machine which finishes off sterilising them, and then each brush is individually wrapped in cling film to ensure that there is no way it can become cross-contaminated or dirty prior to it touching the next client. How freaking awesome. And I've said to this salon many times, you must always tell your clients, I'm just going to get the sterilised brush. Remove their cling film, I tell them, explaining every single time these brushes are used, they are always sterilised and clean, ready for the next person. You'll never see a brush come out of our trolley, and it will certainly never have someone else's hair on it. And the reason to tell them, if you were to put a list, a bit like that questionnaire, that survey that said 95% of people put cleanliness first before customer service, the number one need that we have is to keep safe. That's how humans work. That's part of our psychology. That's why I have cleaning in the course. Now, obviously I'm not teaching them how to clean. This is how you mop a floor. This is how to wipe a shelf. We just talk about the importance of what is it that clients are looking for? Why does it impact how they feel? What are the different feelings a client can get if a place isn't clean? And why, if you don't clean as a team and keep the place spotless, yourself as well as the premises, as well as the business, then you will lose clients. Make no bones about it. People love a clean business. They won't always appreciate it and go, oh, look how clean it is here, I love it. No. But if you ain't clean, they will instantly notice. So there we go. How clean are you? I'm sure you're spotless. I am sure you're absolutely spotless. I always did once a week, we did a walkthrough. We had a clipboard with a checklist, and we went through every area. We looked for scuff marks on the paint. We looked to check to make sure the skirting boards, the shelves, the ceilings, might seem silly, but especially if you're in a backwash, you're looking up, you're looking at the ceiling. If you're on a beauty couch having a service done, you will look at the ceiling and you will look at the floor also. They all had to be inspected. Heck, we even got on the beds. We'd be lying there looking up, or we'd be lying with our heads through the hole, making sure, is it clean? Each chair would be spun over onto its side so we can make sure there's no hair building up onto the feet of our chairs. Everything was checked frequently, and anything that was not immaculate had to be cleaned, improved, painted, and if it ain't right, it's not broke. If it's broken, that's got to go. Not having our clients see something that is not to the standard that we want in the business. So, be clean. Have a fab day. Ciao, ciao. See you soon.